Hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I'm bringing you my first Chanel bag unboxing. I know, you're gonna be like, oh my goodness, Jacqueline never had a Chanel bag. I cannot believe that, right? Well, to be honest with you, I have always admired Chanel's pret-à-porter as well as their haute couture and their jewelry. You know that I have a few pieces of jewelry from Chanel, but I have never been very drawn to Chanel's bag. To the benefit that if it wasn't for Karl Lagerfeld, that he really turned Chanel to what it is now. I mean, really revive the brand. There was some resurrection going on right there with Chanel. If it wasn't for him, and oh my goodness, if he's dearly missed, just a genius, just a genius person, a man that, I mean, if you don't know, this CC logo right here, that's Karl Lagerfeld. I mean, doing these as well as doing so many other things. I mean, in the 90s, who brought the supermodels to the runways using the beautiful tweeds from Chanel, giving that edgy, different, like just bringing a whole trend was Karl. He really represents what I'm pretty sure um, Coco Chanel, Gabrielle, she will have loved to see for her brand to be what it is now. So, yes, I mean, that is my take. That is my take. That's the way that I see it. I'm like, I remember growing up, my friends, I grew up in Peru, and my mom always referred like to Chanel, like, you know, without any offense, like grandma style. And I guess, I mean, like she lived in another time, and in her young years, it was a lot of the pearls, a lot of like very not the fashion, not the trendy kind of a style. And I think I grew up a little bit with that just looking at Chanel like, oh, okay. But then as years pass by, I have definitely acquired a taste for Chanel in general. Whether, I mean, you know that I love Chanel beauty. I review everything Chanel makeup. I use Chanel nail polishes, Chanel everywhere. But I have acquired these taste for Chanel bags and I had been admiring them, but honestly I didn't feel like pulling the trigger. I don't know, it just wasn't the right time for me when it came. And actually, in a specific, the bag that I'm talking about today, the bag that I'm opening today, when it was launched, I wasn't too certain about it. It wasn't something like, oh wow. But then, time has passed and then this bag has grown on me. I feel like this bag really speaks to my way of dressing in daily basis. It's a bag that I feel that I can definitely use it dress up, dress down, a little. I mean, not too like to dress up, but you know what I mean. It's a bag that is very versatile, and I had been eyeing one that it was a tweet, but it never came back. I mean, I shouldn't say it never came back in stock. Basically, the essays that I was in communication with, it never showed up again in boutiques. So it left me with, okay, well, then I will need to buy it, at second hand, and that you pay a little bit extra or a lot extra for purchasing something that is pre-loved. And there's always these kind of, I mean, to me, if I'm gonna invest in any bag or anything that is luxury, obviously I'm looking for one that is authentic to begin with, that is in excellent condition. But how to really see all of those things if you are not looking at the product in person? So anyhow, friends, I know I'm talking too much perhaps right here, and you want to see what I have right here. This is this is the box right here. Yeah, so first thing that I want to say is that this bag, it's a, I shouldn't say pre-love bag, but I actually bought it from a pre-love website, although the bag is brand new. I know, it's brand new. In a way, I felt that at the time that I got it, that I was lucky to have been able to get it at, like at the same price if I was going to purchase it, used. And yeah, that it was new and oh my gosh. I know. I'm just like super excited to show to you. So I bought it from Redilux, and this video is not sponsored by Redilux. I actually heard from Redilux through Lou. You may know her if you follow these kind of like unboxing videos. I have done an unboxing of a bag here on my channel. I think it was last year for my LV by the pool bag. But anyhow, going back right here, you may know about Lou from the channel Je suis Lou. And I love to watch her. I really love her energy. I love her style. And then it wasn't an interview, but it was kind of like a collaboration between Georgia, the owner of Redilux, and her. And Georgia just gave me a really good vibe. It must be, I mean, she's from Brazil. So she's from South America. I'm from South America too. And then I was searching through her website, and then I look at this bag and I was like, oh my gosh, it says it's new. And I went ahead and just approached her through Instagram. And she was so kind, super sweet, very responsive. I'm not saying that she will forever do this for every single client, but what I'm saying is like the level of customer service, it was top, 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 top. And Georgia from Redilux, she also has a YouTube channel which is super informative if you want to know more about difference between bags, leathers, etc. She knows. She really, really knows. So in the communications with her, I mentioned her, you know what, I was eyeing this bag on your website, but all of a sudden it's not there anymore. Do you sold it? And she's like, let me check. And it ended up being that they didn't sold it. They were just, I think, changing website. I don't know. Something, like website type of thing. And she said, we have it. And yes, it's new. And yes, it has tags on. She sent me, to begin with, if you go to Redilux, you will see the images that they take. It's close-up images for every angle of your bags inside, and if there's any flaws, everything is stated in there. And I find the same way to be with Georgia. When I was talking with her about the bag, I said, it's my first Chanel bag, and I really want to make sure it's I really was looking forward for a new bag, and this will be perfect, but I just don't want any flaws. And she said, there's no flaws. She sent me all the images, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, let's do this. We closed the sale. They sent the bag. I mean, it arrived to me within no time. I think it was like 3 days at the most, or 2 days, something like that. It arrived super, super fast. So thank you so much to Georgia. I don't know if she's watching these, or, the team at Redilux, but they had been just wonderful. But anyhow, here it arrived on its original box, how it came. Everything came wrapped. Honestly, I couldn't resist myself. I just had to open it, look at up close, and yeah. So it's not wrapped as nicely as they did, but I have to tell you that they sent it to me like in this tissue paper that has Redilux in it, and it has a little letter, a thank you note, if you have any questions and whatnot. And the bag, because it's new, obviously came with all the details of the bag. They also check on authenticity of the bag, and it's completely 100% guarantee, lifetime guarantee. Yep, there's everything, all the details. I mean, all what you need, your paperwork from Chanel. And as you may know, now Chanel bags, they don't have an actual authenticity card with a serial number. Now everything is done through a chip system that is integrated in the bag. Oh my gosh, let me show you. First of all, it's here. The bag is here. Can you hear that? Maybe if you hear it, you will know which bag it is. Do you know? Oh my gosh. This bag is so special to me. I bought it for myself. Nobody gave it to me. I said, you know, I'm gonna do this, and this is gonna be a present for me, and this is for all the achievements that I have done throughout the years. And yeah, why not? Why not? This is something for me. So here it is. It is a Chanel 19 bag from the 21K collection in the brown shade. A lot of people call this one the caramel shade because yes, it's a caramel color, but technically it's a brown shade, and this is a little card. But yeah, this is from the 21K collection, and the Chanel 19 bag, it came out in 2019. It was the last bag designed by Karl Lagerfeld, and that was another thing that to me was really important, to have a piece of history, because Chanel, there is history in the house of Chanel. There is just so much to learn about the house, the founder, the progress. If you're an entrepreneur too, every story of every brand that has been successful, that they have started from ground nothing and then they build themselves up, they really set an example of not only achievement but how to thrive in different situations, economies, etc. So to me, all of these was really important, and to have the last design from Karl Lagerfeld, to me that was another selling point. Now don't get me wrong that with the Chanel Métier collection, they relaunched this beauty right here, and you may be wondering, Jacqueline, why you paid premium if you could have gotten the one from this year, 2022? Honestly, at the beginning, first of all, I wasn't aware that it was coming back in the brown one. Then, when I realized that it was coming on the collection, I just felt like I really didn't wanna, have my chances up and be like, not being able to get my hands on it. One, because I don't live anymore in Florida. I'm here in California, but I live far away from Chanel boutiques. My closest Chanel boutique is in Beverly Hills, and on that one, you have to make an appointment to walk into that Chanel, even right now. So it's just hard because we're talking about a couple of weeks before you can get into the boutique, and I didn't want to risk it at all and whatsoever. So I said, doesn't matter. This one is new. I will pay premium. I'm just so happy to have it, and I'm just in love with it. It's just so beyond pretty. It's so beyond pretty. I mean, like, you have to see the details. Now this bag is made out of lambskin, which is the softest leather that you perhaps ever touch. It's so soft, it's cushy and plushy. I love the duality with the different metals, the combination. I think it's just more trendy, a little bit more different, a little bit more edgy. I really love the look. I love the CC logo on the front. I know some people say, oh, it looks too big. Honestly, for the size of the bag, it's not big. Oh, and then talking about the size, which size is this? If you go and check different review videos of this bag, it's a size supposedly small, but honestly it's not a small. This is what it will be considered kind of like just Chanel 19 bag. Then there is the large bag, and then the extra large or oversized bag. So there's no, literally in Chanel's coding, there's no small of this one. This is kind of like where they start, and then they go to the large one, and then to the oversized or extra large. I really don't remember. But yeah, this will be the smallest of the bags, and it's just so pretty. It's so beautiful. It does have a beautiful pocket right here. I need to still buy a insert for it because, as you can tell, I mean, it's very cushy, you know, and being lamb skin, all the creases will show. It's not the most, it's a durable leather, but it will show wear and tear. Now, when I received that, honestly, it is still, I'm like, it even has still the plastic right here, is lined right here. All of this is leather. Inside, you have fabric lining, and then you have a zipper pocket. I mean, this bag, it still has all the plasticky wraps right here. Let me show to you right there. And then on this side here, there is a little metal that has the CC logo. It does have your authenticity code, and also this is the chip. So basically now if you want to make sure your bag is a real one, you just have to walk to a Chanel boutique, and you know, if you have confidence with an essay, just ask, would you mind to scan my bag? And then they will show you the history of the bag, where it was made, what year, you know, like absolutely everything from the bag. But this one is my baby. It's brand new, beautiful, gorgeous. I love the color of the bag. This to me is my now everyday bag. This one, I'm not a person that uses black as a bag, so to me this is perfect. I like white, I like green shades. I mean, you even saw on my LV by the pool bag, it had it to be something very light, something that, see, I use cream colors. These are the shades that I use, and I also use black on clothing, but on my bags I just like lighter colors, and this is just the perfect shade, a beautiful caramel color. It's just so gorgeous, so pretty, spacious too, because it's so cushy. You can really, you know, it's spacious. And another thing that I like too is that the chain, you do have this piece of leather right here, so when you use it like this, it rests on your shoulder, but it doesn't hurt because the chain is not digging on your shoulder, and that's something that I really love. I just love the bag. It looks so pretty, so beautiful. It's just the bag that I love, that I love so much, and I'm so happy that this is my very first Chanel bag. It will not be my last bag, that's for sure. I'm just so impressed with the quality. I know I heard so many people have said the quality of Chanel is going down, but honestly, this bag right here, the quality is just superb. I mean, like absolutely all the details from, you know, do you see all the details right here? How each of these design, the quilt is just perfectly aligned. It's just so pretty. It is beautiful. So I think perhaps if you would like to, I know there's so many reviews about this bag, but if you have any questions, perhaps I can come back to you in a month from now, let you know after I wear it, like more my opinion, my full review, what I think about this bag, if that Chanel 19 bag is worth all its hype or not. For right now, for me, it is. It is. It totally is. And I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy about it. And I just want to share this moment with all of you, my friends. And yeah, I think this makes it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you're wondering, because mostly on this channel I do a lot of makeup reviews. If you're wondering what's on my face, I will leave all the details of my makeup also in the description box below. But yeah, this makes it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I have. I mean, like, you don't know the emotion that I have right here. Like all the time working for, you know, not for something material, because you work for more than that, right? But sometimes you get the little prize, right? That prize that is like your joy, that is like, okay, you know, I deserve it, why not, right? So anyhow, friends, let's continue the conversation on the comment section down below while you're at it. And if you haven't done so yet, and if you love everything that has to do with luxury, whether it's makeup, skincare, fragrances, I guess now bags unboxings, then I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you ring the post notification bell so you don't miss any of my uploads, and come and follow me on my Instagram. If you like this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up. Also share with family and friends, and until the next time, I hope you have a beautiful, wonderful day. Bye bye.